you're going to know this reading is for you if things are moving along with someone in a connection and you should feel happy, but you're not. There's elements of happiness. There's elements of this, I think, that make sense to you, that feel good, that should feel good, should feel better maybe, but it's just not hitting. And I don't think that's because of incompatibility. And I don't think that's because there's anything really all that wrong with the connection, but there's something about it that's just making you feel a little bit like, do I really want to proceed here? Why this is happening is showing me that I think this connection's coming in after quite a long time of you being alone or being single or not really committing to anything. This is coming after a period of time where you've actually done a lot of work on yourself. I can see you clearly have put in the effort. You've become very honest with yourself. You've healed a lot from your past. I mean, this is major transformation that you've gone through. And I get the sense that subconsciously you almost feel like you might be happier back in that space alone. But it's hard because you've been craving connection, you've been craving, something meaningful in your life that is not just coming from time spent with yourself or from your friendships or, from other things in your life that fulfill you. It's like, I want a relationship, and elements of this relationship or this connection should make me happy. But I just don't know if I want to proceed. And again, I think part of you is feeling kind of like, I kind of want to go back to being alone. But it's interesting because I don't really feel like this is, it's hard to say because, like I said, I don't know per se that there's really anything that blatantly wrong with this connection that you're cultivating with this person. What I get strongly here is like, this should fulfill me, this should make me happy, but it's not. It isn't. And I don't get that this is you trying to protect yourself from getting hurt or anything like that. It's genuinely just like, I don't really know if I know how to be in a relationship right now. I don't know if I know how to be in a connection. I think you're really struggling with communicating what you need and what you want. I think there's a fear maybe of asking for too much or being maybe too demanding, but it's almost sort of like you're just not really giving me enough of what I want. And I think you're starting to become very honest with yourself about that. You're starting to become very honest with yourself about what you need, what you want, and it's like, don't feel bad about yourself for wanting those things. Just because it should make you happy or should fulfill you, and it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. And I think there's a fear of like really kind of speaking up for yourself and asking for what you want and being more direct. But I think part of you is just kind of like, I guess, learning yourself again through relationship because you've spent quite a bit of time, again, alone or not truly invested in anyone but yourself. There's just this vibe of like, well, I know how to give myself what I want, but I don't know how to tell someone to give me what I want. And I don't know if I want to tell someone to give me what I want. I want them to just know what I want. So it's like you're learning how to be in a relationship again. But I think this is more of a transitional sort of relationship here. For many of you, I'm not sure that this is meant to be lasting. I think it's sort of meant to force you to ask questions, to make you curious, to help you learn about yourself. But for you, it's like, is this just a waste of my time? No, it's not. You're just figuring out what you need and what you want. I think once you get clear about that, you'll know how to proceed in this connection. But it's interesting how this comes through because it's like you spend a lot of time on your own with yourself. And it's almost like, are you starting to enjoy your own company? Like more than you enjoy a relationship? That says a lot. It actually says a lot. It shows me that you have truly done the work. That's not a bad thing. But I think you're going to know very soon what to do with this connection.